Guys, girls, goblins, and I don't mean green goblins. What is happening? As you can see, Spider-Man Day, baby. I'm Peter I. Parker, joined by Peter M. Parker, and this one's all going to be Spider-Man related. We're going to be discussing Spider-Man Brand New Day, and then we've got a couple of Spider games after. It's probably not going to be as long as our usual ones. We're doing it a little bit early. I'm away Thursday, Friday this week, so on the usual times we'd do it. So yeah, we're just gonna be talking Spider-Man, mate. All things Spider-Man. Spider-Man's back. Spider-Man's on the big screen after a long what, 5 years or something.
It's
The
been a
last
long
time I saw him
mate.
was No Way Home, where my man Andy G
Legend,
and
mate.
Toby Maguire were also on the big screen again for the first time in a hell of a long time. And yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day is the fourth installment of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Was it my favourite Spider-Man movie of all time?
No, it wasn't.
No. But
No Way Home was.
that is a very unfair assessment because in my opinion, none will ever come close to No Way Home. It was a very different type of movie, though. You had obviously a lot of nostalgia in there. It was a big movie. As I say, we had Andy G, we had Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland. We had three Spiders in it, mate, and that's just Spidey overload.
When the portal opens, mate, you see Andy G, mate. I was like, oh,
yeah, and then obviously we've got our man Toby come through as well.
I'm doing all that stuff.
Yeah, mate, it's hard to beat for me. It really is hard to beat. And that's not deducting any points from Brand New Day, because Brand New Day
was legendary, mate.
I loved it, mate. I loved it, mate. It's good to see, as I see Spider back on the big screen. And to me, this really did feel like Spider-Man. And by that, I mean, like, in the same way that the Superman 2025 movie felt like Superman.
Yeah.
Like, it felt really true to the character. It was a lot of street level, sort of like, all about New York. None of this sort of like multiversal stuff.
Swinging bits through the city, mate. That's true Spider-Man, mate. That was just flying through it. I loved it. You see inside the mask as well, his eyes and stuff. It was
some of the shots were fantastic. My biggest issue with this movie was the trailer, and it's Marvel's fault. Like, Marvel need to stop putting everything in the trailers. Like, most of the big scenes were in that trailer. I miss going into the movie somewhat blind with a bit of an idea. So that's my only downfall, really. Like, the start of this movie, where it's like a little montage of what he's been up to in the time since we last saw him, similar to what they did in the Fantastic Four movie, which was probably my favourite part of that movie. You saw a lot of throwaway villains. We got we had Tarantula, we had Ramrod, we had Tombstone. Obviously, Scorpion's in it a lot more than I thought we was going to see it, but he's obviously there as well.
Boomerang. I love Scorpion.
Boomerang.
Also, that bit you're on about where all the different characters come into the villain and stuff. That apparently that's taken from some of the front covers of comics.
I think every single one of them was a front cover, and there's a lot of stuff in here as well, which I'll talk about as we go through. Which I noticed similarities between like the other Spider-Man movies and the other Spider-Man. Now he's met them and stuff. Obviously, he's obviously taken inspiration from them. You can see a lot of that from the likes of the way he's swinging, the action, because as much as people don't like the TASM movies, and they got a lot of hate, because realistically, TASM 2, I really enjoy the TASM movies. I mean, TASM 2 suit, mate, wearing it right now, pal. Literally wearing it right now, mate. It's one of the best movie suits. Well, it is the best live action suit ever made. I must admit, this suit in this Spider-Man movie, awesome, mate. So sick.
The tech as well, mate. The tech is really
it's so sick. And I think what I do like about the Amazing Spider-Man suit, though, I think it's the eyes. I think I like the big Spider-Man eyes. It really looks comic-y, doesn't it? But the Insomniac games, they've taken a lot of inspiration from the Insomniac games, so the action's amazing. It's probably some of the best action we've had from Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah, and the new character coming through. I know you're going to discuss it later because we're going to get there.
Yeah, we'll get through it.
Sadie Sink, mate, as Jean Grey, mate. That was
fantastic job, mate. She actually did such a great job, didn't she?
What I loved about that as well, like, that's introducing the first character of the new X-Men film that's coming out in 2028. So we're going to get that. We're going to get her now. I don't think she'll be in Doomsday probably later on, but from now till X-Men comes out, we're going to see more of these new characters come into it, of the X-Men come into it, which I'm excited about because we'll see who's the new Wolverine, Cyclops, all that stuff. So
yeah, we've already had one casting
that.
confirmed, haven't we? And that's Samara Weaver as Emma Frost. Yeah, she's been confirmed. Good job, to be fair. She looks like she does from the comics. They've done a good casting. She's a good actress as well. So it's not where they've just gone for the looks. They've gone for someone that actually has an ability to act, which does help, doesn't it?
And Storm as well. Like, get her in, mate. I want to see who plays her and stuff.
I know,
all these excellent characters, mate. I just can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really interested. So Jean Grey's a big part of obviously the start of it all, isn't she? Really. Yeah. So we'll get to it, but towards the end of it, obviously we see her going that way. So that's going to all link up at some point. But I just want to take it back to Scorpion, mate. I'm really, really glad.
Legend, mate.
I'm so happy for the actor as well that he finally got his time. He got the suit, which was absolutely great. And I loved how he got more time than obviously we expected. I mean, a lot of the times he was possessed by Jean Grey, so it weren't even him anyway, technically. But Frank Castle, every scene that Frank Castle was in was fantastic. Him being scared of the Hulk.
That bonding and the arguments between them two is so good because we have this like little backstory that he saved him on Staten Island, wasn't it? He saved the Punisher, so now they got this like friendship or whatever.
Yeah, which is like the new Budapest, isn't it? Essentially.
yeah.
But I saw some people online, some backlash about Frank Castle online, saying that why they're trying to soften him and blah blah blah. They didn't, mate. He was definitely Frank Castle. People don't realise that in the film, mate. I am sweating in this suit right now, mate. I can't even lie. I am sweating, pal. But I'm wearing absolutely nothing underneath apart from box shorts, so I'm stuck in this, mate. And this can't come off, or otherwise I'll be scaring viewers, mate.
I couldn't see, mate. I couldn't see.
But yeah.
By the way, I'm Spider-Man, yeah. Everyone knows now.
I mean, you've had it on for like 8 minutes, mate, so you've done well. But yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that obviously they're making him soft, but people don't realise that Frank Castle's son would be around the same age as Spider-Man is in this. Yeah. So like he's seen a lot of similarities there, and like you see when he's in the hospital and all the hospital stuff where he's like, because obviously we see him cry, mate, and like obviously we'll get to it towards the end, I suppose, a little bit, but as to why he's doing that. But like obviously we see him more emotional, and he's like, you look exactly how I expect you to look. You just look like a good kid, like you're a good guy sort of thing, and like
you can put my hat on.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. He did such a great job, and as we knew would, John Bethel is a phenomenal actor, and he always does fantastic in that role. We saw him in Daredevil. There's a part where he's like, "I've never had a friend like you," and people are like, "Oh, what about Daredevil?" Mate, Daredevil and Frank Castle are not friends. They don't even like each other. Matt Murdock hates everything about Frank Castle. They just are acquaintances, and they sometimes work together to do stuff, but it's not like on the level that this is. This is very much like Frank has only never had this sort of friendship since obviously his family have died. And it's nice to see. I'm glad they've sort of done that. And especially from the one shot, the way that ended, he sort of like put all that in his past. And it's almost like it's going to be a bit fucking, probably a little bit cringe me saying this, but that is Frank Castle's like brand new day as well, isn't it? Like it's his new start, his fresh start at the end of that. And obviously seeing that integrate into this and the way he's acting in this, it's great, mate. It's really good. There's parts of him where like they go back to his hideout and he's like, "Oh, do you think this is a choice? Do you think that I want to live like this?
Yeah.
Like if I still had people that loved me and I have my loved ones here that would count on me, do you think I'd be doing like I wouldn't be doing this?" And he's like giving all these like really good like emotional speeches and proper hard hitting speeches, isn't he, to Spidey?
That bit with Yelena in the bath scenes, mate. She Florence Pugh, mate.
She's the best Black Widow, mate. She is, because she's got a proper personality. She's actually funny. They give her. She's better. I suppose the writing does help. She is in better parts, and her parts are a lot more emotional. And don't get me wrong, Natasha, mate. The sacrifices she made with Hawkeye and all that sort of stuff were phenomenal and really good.
Yeah, Elena, mate.
But she's funny as fuck. She's so good in these roles.
That bit is
proper good, mate.
That bit in the bath scene where he's still got his mask on, mate. He's got his like pants on. He's like trying to get in the pool, like really like.
Again, that's a skin from the Insomniac game, innit?
Yeah.
Like he's wearing his boxer shorts. But mate, the Road to Toji, mate, I fell off a bit, and
I have as well.
Tom Holland, mate. You say you have, mate. I saw you had a beefy salad the other day. Well, you did.
I had one today as well.
Classic, mate. But mate, he's like only like 4 years younger than me.
But he's looking ripped, mate.
Mate,
he's looking ripped. Like, you know, if you look at it normally, you're just like, oh, it's just a normal guy.
I need to get back on it, mate. I need to get back on it. That's all I'm going to say. But that scene where she's like, "Welcome to my office. Like, this is my office." And his toes float up above the water, man. That proper killed me. That did in the cinema. I thought it was proper funny.
The bit with Yelena as well, like, you know, the bit later on where they ring him and like Ned's in the background. It's like, is that Black Widow? Is that Black Widow? And it's like, hi, mate. Her character's so good.
Did you clock what was in the background?
Sorry?
Did you clock what was in the background?
No, I didn't.
Ned had a Naruto poster, mate.
Oh yeah, because the guy who directed this film is going to do the.
He's doing the live action Naruto. Yeah,
live action. Yeah,
but yeah, fucking Ned had one in the background. I was like, yes, Ned. Ned's goated, mate. Ned's goated. But yeah.
What's your favourite scene for the whole film, though? It's got to be the Spider-Man Hulk fight, hasn't it?
No,
surely.
So I'll give you. Do you want my top three?
Yeah, go on then.
So we're going to skip through a little bit here. So my favourite scene out of this entire thing is when he's in the prison with the hand. And that entire final fight, but it's when she goes to him. So who are you then? Are you Peter Parker or are you Spider-Man? And he says, I'm both, and then takes his mask off, mate. Oh, I got goosebumps now, mate. Fucking love that. I was so sick. And that entire fight sequence in there, I learned that was 90% practical effects. So, like, there was all on wires. Also, it was in like Dorchester Prison or something in the UK. That was filmed. Mate, you can literally go and visit it. You can go, mate. It's not like a real prison. It's like a decommissioned one now or something.
Yeah.
But you can go and visit it, man. I've seen like people going in there and stuff. But the way that scene is shot, knowing that it's 90% practical, because there's parts where he like spins upside down and the camera goes with him, and he's like upside down, stuck to the ceiling, like fighting still. Oh, I love that, mate. It was so sick.
It's so well put together, wasn't it? So well put together.
My second favourite was the Hulk sequence. We know he was wrapping the Hulk up. And he was like, I didn't know he could get so big. But then, because even with Frank Castle coming in, and he's pulling Frank Castle along the floor, like Frank's going, spraying the Hulk.
It's when Frank Castle comes into it, and like Spider's like, you should have stayed at home, mate. It's such a mismatch.
It's like, what's he doing? So what are you going to do? Tickle him to death?
That scene was so good. Though,
and he's like, you're just trying to get out of fighting the Hulk, and he's like,
But yeah, you know what makes me as well.
You know what actually makes me laugh about that as well? It's when Jean Grey takes over the Punisher, and he's walking off, and he's dead sassy, and he's like doing like dead sassy moves, mate. Proper good.
But that bit, that whole scene as well, where Hulk grabs him and is about to murk him off, and he goes, "It's me, Parker, whatever, Peter Parker."
Yeah, it's me, Peter Parker.
Knows.
It's like me, it's Peter. Yeah, like we're friends. We're friends.
Because that spell that Doctor Strange did, that was on Banner, wasn't it? Not the Hulk.
Well, it makes you wonder because there's a comic book scene where similar things happen in the comics, and the Hulk goes, "Oh, Bruce might not remember." But I don't forget. Like the Hulk's like, I don't forget. Like he remembers him, which like is I thought they might have done that, but they didn't. But mate, getting the proper Hulk again for the first time in what feels like 15 years, mate. And he is massive, he's mean, he's strong.
Savage, mate. Yeah, savage, mate.
So good, mate. So good. And he's like I say, where he's like slinging all the rubble and attaching it to him and wrapping him up, and then he just lets himself go. But it's even the aftermath of that where, like, the real emotional parts where Bruce is like, I'm so sorry, really worried, like, did I hurt anyone? Is anyone hurt? Like, and it's like, oh, look, it's not your fault, mate. It's not your fault. Like, you literally you was possessed by Jean Grey. But, yeah, and my third favourite one is when Frank Castle's wearing the Spider-Man mask in the fucking hospital room. That was proper good, mate. I love that.
in the
what about you?
crowd.
What's your top three?
It's probably the same ones, to be honest.
So
Throughout the whole film, though, I loved learning about obviously Jean Grey. Obviously, damage control is the people who try and get these mutants.
Yeah, they're the villains, mate. They are the villains of the movie.
They're trying to extract all these like powers from mutants, and obviously going forward, you'll see more of that. It's good to see the Shockers.
Yeah, his stuff's getting looked at.
Yeah,
we nearly got to see that where he uppercuts the Hulk with his fucking gauntlet.
But yeah, like that whole. I think my favorite scene is the Hulk scene and Spider fight with the Punisher obviously there as well. I think that's
it's fantastic. It's fantastic, man. I absolutely loved it.
That tank scene as well. That was fantastic.
Tank scene, yeah. I mean, so many, mate. There's just so many really good scenes. The scene where you think, tell you what, actually, genuinely, like, I do like the part where he's as Frank's as Spider-Man, but realistically, that is just a funny part. Is when he's Spider-Man and he goes to see Ned, and they're just building Lego, and they're like doing them Lord of the Rings references to each other and stuff. Yeah, mate, I really loved that. Loved that, and like MJ's drawing them. She's like, you really do look like best friends. Like that was such a heartfelt, like really good scene.
What I also liked as well, when in the classroom when Banner's obviously giving his teaching or whatever, and that guy dressed as the Hulk, innit? All he says is that Hulk smashed every answer.
It's like, go on then, because that girl asked that question, like, why did Thanos not like? And it's like, love, sit down, mate. You don't understand, because if he doubled the resources, the greed's just going to double as well. Like it's you're constantly fighting a battle, aren't you? Smash. And he's going, right, go on then, Michael or whatever. We'll let you decide. Hulk smash.
Brilliant, mate. But yeah, the whole damage control, like introducing them into it, along with Jean Grey with all the sisters, that was I really love that.
Well, the main guy from Damage Control, he's in the comics and he's a villain, so but I think we'll see more of him. What I thought was like really, really tough, mate, is that Peter Parker doesn't even realise this yet, I don't think, but he obviously creates that universal inhibitor thing. He's just created the one thing that the Damage Control now have to nullify all mutants. Like, he's become Oppenheimer, mate. He's created this thing unintentionally that could destroy all mutants, mate. Like, just erase all powers. So, like, he's done like something there that's potentially going to cause so much havoc in that. I
think
world.
One of the best scenes, mate, that hit me. The handshake, mate. It's got to be the handshake.
Yeah, let's get to it, mate. Right at the end,
the Ned handshake, mate.
So near the end, we see Peter Parker's he goes to get his flowers for his Aunt May. Oh, mate, just quickly about Aunt May. Have you seen them memes where it's like Aunt May looking at Peter deliver, like, put flowers on the grave every single day? Like, wait a minute, who's that guy? Like, because obviously she wouldn't remember him. Proper make me laugh. But when he goes into the shop, goes to buy some flowers for Aunt May, and he sees Ned there, and obviously he goes up to him. He's like, "Do you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to go up to this guy." I was like, "Hey, I'm like Peter, whatever, blah blah." And he shakes his hand, and then he goes to do, like you say, he goes to do like the handshake. And Ned's muscle memory comes in. He's like, "Whoa,
natural, doesn't it?"
Yeah, I remember doing this. What's this all about, mate? That literally actually might be in my top three actually of scenes.
It's in mine. It's in mine, mate.
I really hope
emotion, man.
Like that was. This part of me is like, he doesn't remember him. He doesn't remember that is his mate Peter Parker. I saw some people saying like when she's in the mines bouncing around, I thought maybe something will get unlocked and they'll remember him, which would have been bullshit in my opinion. That's a bit too of an easy way out. One of the scenes, I'll come back to this, but one of the scenes that makes you really realise that is when she takes over MJ's mind on that rooftop and MJ kisses him, and then she's like, "Oh my God, there's literally absolutely nothing of you in here. Like, it's completely empty. She really doesn't know who you are." Like, that was a really rough scene. The part of me thinks that she can't unerase that. It's his muscle memory. But when he's like, Peter, obviously MJ a little bit earlier on calls him Peter, doesn't she, as Spider-Man? And that's him just, oh shit, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man. I think that's all that is. But yeah, mate, I just seeing it was...
it leaves you thinking later, like, yeah, man, that's...
Yeah, like,
That was
mate,
big.
because he needs someone, doesn't he? He really needs someone.
Yeah, and he does
He's
say,
got
doesn't
he's
he?
got Frank Castle now. Frank literally like knows who he is. Like he knows his face now. Like Frank is like his mate now. Like, but he needs Ned. Ned
He
is his
does.
Bezzy.
He does say to Thingy, doesn't he? At the grave is like, I'm going to let some people in now. I'm going to let my friends back in my life, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So he's gonna
Going
bring his
forward,
people
let's
in.
see.
I don't think MJ will get with him. Obviously, that part where
Straight
she's
away,
like,
not straight away. Yeah,
that part where she's like, oh, I don't love you. Like, I don't even know you. Like, not in a
yeah,
horrible way. She's like being really sincere and like genuine and everything. Like that scene where she finds a letter and all that sort of stuff was great. I love the part where she's in the bunk bed in Frank's place and she's lying down behind the netting and they're talking. And she obviously figures out the problem with the inhibitor or whatever
yeah.
it is. That scene's really good. Mate, there's so many really, really, really strong scenes in this. Really Spider-Man like esque scenes.
I like it. That was on about earlier with the Spider-Man Punisher thing. The bit where they go to Punisher's hideout, man. There's all the traps. It's like, Frank, you nearly killed us. It's like stuff like dropping down from the ceiling, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, mate, that was good. But I like the scene as well where Spider-Man like webs Punisher's face because he's about to drop the F-bombs. It's like, seals his mouth up, mate.
Yeah, it's like, go on, Frank. Yeah, it was so good.
Such a great film, I thought.
But
Really enjoyed.
I want to talk about some of the similarities throughout this that I've noticed through other Spider-Men.
Okay.
Obviously, the action and the swinging were very much taken from the TASM movies. And people have started to really hate on TASM movies again recently since this came out. But I don't care what you think about the story writing or anything in those films. You cannot deny the way that they are shot. The swinging is some of the best swinging we've ever had in any Spider-Man.
I
The
love the bit
action
where
is
it's just
awesome.
free fall. Love that when you're like free falling
Yeah,
down.
and this is really taken some real similarities from that. The action and swinging, even some parts are even from the Insomniac games, like I mentioned earlier. But certain shots, like there's like a section where he's mutating, isn't he? And he comes back and he closes the door and there's like a spider web in the corner of the doorway with a spider on it. That is like that exact frame almost is in one of the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies when you first see the spider before he gets bitten. And one of the biggest things to me that I never really fully understood with the original Spider-Man movies is in this movie, obviously he's being overtaken by the arachnid DNA.
Yeah.
He's got nobody. He's really, really focused on wanting to be just Spider-Man. So his body and his DNA is adapting to that. So he's obviously his arachnid DNA is increasing to make up for the fact that he doesn't want to be a human almost. He wants to just be Spider-Man. And in the original Spider-Man movies, when he loses his powers, I never really understood why or anything, but it's like it's a complete opposite. He doesn't want to be Spider-Man. He only wants to be Peter Parker. So it's like his DNA was obviously shifting the opposite way. So his arachnid DNA was decreasing to increase his human DNA. So then he was losing his powers. And like it never really clicked until I watched this and I was like, fucking hell, that's literally what was happening to Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
but the opposite way round. So like, that really made a lot more sense from then. But him getting back to his apartment and obviously having that webbing everywhere and everything like that, that's in like the original Spider-Man movie. Like there's so many like similarities in a really good way, like in positive ways that I really liked. One of the scenes that I really like understood as well is when he gets the organic webbing and he starts heaving,
Yeah.
mate. That was proper funny, that was. It's like,
But should we talk about? Is it too early to talk about the after credits, mate? Is it
well,
too early for that?
yeah, I'd say what we do is we quickly talk about the final fight, which we sort of discussed with the hand and all that sort of stuff. Firework, amazing. Choreography, absolute fire, mate. Obviously, all it was fantastic. But when he breaks through there, he gets through into Jean Grey. And the final part, Aunt May saves the day, mate. So
Yeah.
Peter lets her finally get into his mind. And obviously, all them scenes were filmed. They've obviously been filmed new because Aunt May's finally looked like she's her age for once. She still looks younger than 60, but she looks her age for once. Like you could tell she's aged a little bit since fucking the last movie. But her Jean Grey being in the place of Peter, and then her having all that advice and giving that advice, and then Peter coming in obviously to memory as well. And I thought that was such a strong scene, mate. That was really, really good. Obviously, Jean Grey's never had that. She finally had this sort of like input from like a motherly type support character almost, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Which Peter's always had in the past, obviously up until she obviously unfortunately met her demise. That final scene where Frank's she's literally like in a kilometre mile, she's froze everybody. Seen some incredibly good memes about people halfway through having a shit stuck in this bubble, mate. I saw one that made me laugh on TikTok. It was like some bloke about to pull his trousers down as he gets frozen, so he shits himself. And he's like, oh no. But like, so Frank's obviously Frank. So he's like, I'm just going to go murk her off with like a sniper rifle. He gets on 50 cals, mate. Yeah. Goes to do it, and Spider-Man, obviously, spider sense, tingling, all that. Gets in the way.
Its sense has been heightened, obviously, now.
Gets in the way. Takes this bullet for Jean Grey.
Shifts him as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, mate. It's a powerful, isn't it?
Shifts him about.
But luckily, because he's had this heart and DNA, and it's obviously Spider-Man, and he's very resilient. Frank shits himself. Jean Grey obviously lets everyone go. Frank gets in there. We get another comic book scene where Frank's taking Spider-Man into the hospital. And then we get this scene where Jean Grey's at a distance in Peter Parker's mind, breathing for him just to keep him alive. Whilst, that was such a good scene, mate. Like, really fucking...
keeping him alive. So
powerful, mate. And stuff, So she literally was in there for like, God knows how long, mate. For like a night or whatever, just breathing for him constantly until he woke up. And then when he woke up, she knows he's all right. And then that's when you get all this heartfelt stuff with Frank and all this stuff. And I really did love the scene where he walks out, where Peter Parker walks out while Frank's obviously in the window going, ooh.
Yeah.
And that kid looks at him. But I saw someone do an edit, and mate, it got me a bit emotional, mate. It was like Stan Lee. That'd be the part in this movie where Stan Lee was there, and Stan Lee had come up to Peter Parker and put his hand on his shoulder and just like be looking up at Spider-Man like as obviously just as himself. And I thought that'd have been so sick, mate, if that was in the movie. Obviously that won't happen anyway because he obviously passed away, but I loved that bit, mate. I absolutely loved that part. Just
like some people recognize him, but obviously not the whole crowd. It's like
some people are like, oh, like just looked at him or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's Peter Parker. That kid like,
knew, mate.
And he's like,
that kid knew, mate.
I think he's got organic webbing now. Can you imagine if he did that and accidentally webbed the kid? That was funny. You know when he was first it's when he was had MJ and he's like, Webb, stop, Webb, stop. Webb, stop. Webb, stop.
I like the bit as well. Like MJ's like, I don't really know you and stuff. Can I get a lift home? Thinking around, mate.
I don't know how to get back. Can you give me a lift? Yeah, this must be like that emotional lift home. But yes, so let's get on to it. The end credit scene. Spider-Man Brand New Day. So throughout the entire movie. Oh, actually, I've got a little theory, mate. I've got a little theory that I saw. It's not me. I didn't come up with this. MJ's boyfriend. Have you seen this in the movie?
I know he's from Star Wars, but...
Or people think that he's
in the Star Wars
Jackal, the villain Jackal.
Okay, yeah.
And you know how she's like, there's like a scene where they're talking in Frank's place, and she says, oh no, my boyfriend's like, he'll just ask me loads of questions. He says I'm like withdrawn or whatever he says about her. Because she's been saved by Spider-Man so many times, like in that universe, and she knows she's been saved by Spider-Man. One of the theories I saw is that people think that this guy suspects that she knows who he is, like he knows his real identity, and he's trying to get in there because he wants to know who Spider-Man's identity is because he's the Jackal villain. And it's like a keg where it says like Jackal Beer or Jackal Brewing Co. or something like that. And I think he brings the keg with like the Jackal logo on it and everything. And it's like a load of little things like Easter eggs that almost do point to him being the Jackal. I was like, some people, mate, they've had time to watch this multiple times and like done some real deep dives on it. And I need to watch them, to be honest. But yeah, I thought, do you know what? If that's right, that's spot on, mate. That's really good. But yeah, the credit scene. So throughout the movie, Ned's got this little Spidey tracker, anti.
Yeah.
Just a little app on your phone. He knows where Spider-Man's there, and there's a part where when he meets Ned for the first time, and he's like, "Oh, MJ, Spider-Man's in the vicinity." It's like he's in the apartment room. And he looks up and he's like, "Oh, Spider-Man!" Like he's proper buzzing, isn't he? But tell me, what happens? What is the credit scene?
It's a long credit scene, mate. To be honest, it's a long wait through the credits. But
oh, mate, it was about 17 minutes of credits to get to the credit scene, and it was
beeping,
about 4 seconds long.
The app starts beeping, and Spider-Man's he's nowhere to be found, does he? And then it kind of zooms out, and he's in space, mate.
It's like a glitch, isn't it? There's a little glitch, and then he's in space. Now,
Doomsday, mate.
Well, I've seen a thing about the tracker, so there's two things I think it would be. So my instant thought was either Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, because he's rumoured to be in Doomsday,
or Battleworld,
or Secret Wars comes out after the last Spider-Verse movie, and the glitches are very Spider-Verse-esque. Like, there's a lot of stuff like that happens in the Spider-Verse movies. That's not to say that that's what it's going to be. However, I saw a theory about the Spidey tracker. So, obviously, I don't know how it works. It doesn't really explain it. But it's an app. I thought it potentially was like a sightings app. So if you saw a sighting of Spider-Man, I've seen Spider-Man downtown Queens or whatever. But Ned being sort of like excited that he's been detected in the vicinity makes this theory almost make a bit more sense to me. But what I saw some guy saying, I wouldn't shout him out, but I can't remember his name. I'll have to find it out on TikTok. If I could find it, I'll tag him in the description. But like, he thinks that the tracker could read like energy. You know, like obviously in Spider-Man's EV like AI thing, can read the jumps for the mind jumps, can't he, of Jean Grey earlier in the film.
Yeah.
And obviously Ned being smart, Ned doesn't know who he is, never met him. Obviously he has, but like in his head, never met him before. He sort of like works out how his web shooters work, pretty much, doesn't he? Like, oh, I think I know how it works. It's like nitrogen, blah, blah, whatever it is, like nylon, something, blah, blah. It could be that it reads like this sort of like energy, and it could be connected to a satellite, and then that blip that comes in is within reach of the satellite. Because this movie and the credit scene to Thunderbolts, where the Fantastic Four come in, are set at like the exact same time. So this could easily be linked to Doomsday. That's my biggest thing, is that it probably will be more Doomsday than Spider-Verse because of the time frame and the time scale of how the things line up, basically.
With that thing, about the tech of the web thing, he's got organic webbing now, hasn't he? And the Tobey Maguire, yeah. So I don't. It might work with his headset, but I don't know.
But yeah, so it makes me wonder if it's like this guy was saying, like, it could be built off energy, and it's just picked up a different energy. Like it knows obviously the arachnid DNA sort of Spider-Man sort of thing, and it's picked that up. If that is the theory, I don't think it will be Miles, because Miles is slightly different. His powers are slightly different, and obviously Peter Parker is Peter Parker. He's Miles Morales. He's been bit by a different spider. Or do you know what I mean? It's slightly different. And even I think Gwen might be the same, actually, because Gwen, in her universe, she was bit instead of Peter Parker being bit. So, but yeah, I thought that was like a good theory on the tracker. But in terms of who it could be,
Tobey,
I think it's Tobey. I do think it's Tobey, mate. But it's just the glitch that throws me off. The glitch makes me wonder if it's Spider-Verse related. Because, you know, when we see Tombstone in the start, the guy who plays Tombstone in the start, like, montage bit, he's the same guy who voices him in the Spider-Verse movies, which I thought was cool. So they're obviously they're not frightened of bringing them over, if that makes sense. Yeah. So
decent theories, though. Decent theories, and
well, I think that's who it will be. But Miles, well, we'll find out, won't we, in December? That's the thing. And the biggest thing is that we've got more Spider-Man next year, mate. Spider-Verse 3, mate.
As well, like, Spider-Man won't be in, think you, will it? Doomsday.
I don't think so. No. Thing is, it says Spider-Man will return as well. It doesn't say when. It doesn't say which one.
I mean, he does turn up in Avenger films, doesn't he? So, will he turn up?
Yeah, I don't know. Depends.
And also,
it depends how they play it. Because Secret Wars, he 100% will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
But will they set him up through Doomsday? Because obviously Doomsday's not really set on much. Secret Wars is like, there's multiple Secret Wars comic runs. Doomsday is one of them things where it's potentially based on New Avengers. It's potentially based on this, that, and other, but it's not really anything. Secret Wars is clear cut. It's called Secret Wars. It's obviously going to be based off Secret Wars. Or somewhat based on Secret Wars.
I was reading a bit into apparently the Hulk won't be in, possibly won't be in Doomsday, but he'll come back in Secret Wars because it's a big part of Secret Wars, apparently. Mm-hmm. That's what I read. I don't know about it because I've never read the comics, but also apparently in Doomsday a lot of heroes get murked off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna...
Well, I've got a little thing about Doomsday. I was thinking about it the other day. I talked to Alan about it at work, actually. So when you watch the trailer, the bit where Thor gets blocked by two fingers of doom, he's on his own, mate. There's no one around him or anything. Part of me thinks that might just be like a vision or a dream or something like that. That might not actually be an actual genuine fight between the two of them. I think that could be like a hype up moment, but he's like had this vision, and then that's why he's having this speech like, oh trust me, none of you lot have even seen anything like this, mate. Like, you fucked it, because it's me versus him. There's no one else here to help me, mate. Sentry might do a bit, but none of you geezers are fucking touching him.
Especially you, just points to a random superhero.
Points to Hawkeye and Yelena and fucking Bucky and Captain fucking America and like all of these people that are like just got a little bit of super serum. Trust me, they're not doing nothing against him. But yeah, I don't know, mate. A lot, mate. But yeah, with the ending, there's an incursion happening, so it's it could be anything. Talk to Grant about some theories, and because obviously one of the theories that I saw and I was seeing for years, mate, until this was Ned becoming Hobgoblin. And I hate that theory, mate. So Ned, he ain't Hobgoblin, mate. He is not Hobgoblin. And like the Ned Lees in the comics is different, Ned, mate. He's got slightly different storylines. And me and Grant was like laughing, saying like, "Oh, they're gonna get that Betty Brunt or whatever her name is. You know, from who Ned's girlfriend was for like the summer in Far From Home. She's gonna come back. Her and Peter are gonna hit it off, mate, randomly. They're gonna get together, and Ned's gonna be fuming, mate, and he's gonna be Hobgoblin and start murking everyone off because his missus from like one summer from like 8 years ago. So like his best mate now.
There's a bit at the end of the film as well. Jean Grey's going off on a bus, isn't she?
Yeah, she's going to Xavier's, mate.
Yeah, go to Xavier's mansion.
Got to be upstate New York, but like J. Jonah Jameson, mate. Where was he?
Missed his voice, mate.
He weren't here. Where's the Daily Bugle, mate? Nothing. Absolutely nothing about it.
They don't have time for it, mate. They don't have time for it.
So yeah, but yeah, absolutely solid Spider-Man movie. Like very, very, very good. Very good Spider-Man film, mate. I can't wait to watch it again.
It's never going to be bad when it's a Spider-Man movie. It's never going to be bad. But I'm glad being excited about it, and it's actually performed and been a good film.
Yeah, Perry was like, I really hope it's good. I was like, mate, I'm not being funny. There is literally, right?
When it comes to Spider-Man movies, you can't get bad.
There is no world that we live in where this was going to be a bad movie. Like in my eyes, this wasn't going to be a bad movie in my eyes, mate. It just literally couldn't be. Also, have you seen how much money it's done, mate?
Mad money, mate.
So this is the box office for 2026 so far. I'm just going to read the top 5.
Yeah.
Odyssey at number 5, which has done 900 million. Super Mario Galaxy movie, which has done 1 billion. Michael, which did 1 billion. Spider-Man Brand New Days already at 1 billion. And Toy Story's at 1 billion. Mate, Spider-Man only needs to do 15 million more, and it will overtake Toy Story. That's massive. That is, isn't it? But it's when you see the foreign market as well, because you see the domestic stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this is where like Superman struggles with, because Superman is very like American coded, isn't he? Like he's a very clear cut American type character. Whereas Superman movies will do typically very good domestically, but not as good overseas. I mean, Spider-Man's done better overseas than it has in America. He's done over 645 million overseas. Like literally 61% of it is overseas.
Talking of overseas, I saw something on Facebook earlier. I screenshotted it because it was pretty funny. So apparently, in Spider-Man screening in Colombia was reportedly evacuated after an audience member let a massive fart out.
That'll be me, mate. I'll drop bombs.
Apparently, the whole like area got evacuated. Yeah, people had to abandon the theatre. Mate, what has he been eating?
It's, mate, in Colombia, isn't it, mate? Probably cocaine shits or something, mate.
It's that big.
Probably had cigar farts,
mate. Yeah, imagine farting that bad. Like you have to evacuate the area. And like, imagine being that guy coming out, and everyone's like, "It's you, mate."
I think there's like a sewage leak or something.
Sorry, man.
I tell you what, mate. We went to the showcase to watch Spider-Man in the city centre in Derby.
Yeah, I did it. Deluxe,
yeah. Yeah, so it is what it is, isn't it? Like it's a fine cinema. The tickets are cheap though, mate. I got a family ticket, so 2 adults, 2 kids, mate, £19. It cost me £19 for 4 of us to go to. That is, but mate, that is proper good. That is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it cost me like £6 to watch it.
Yeah, £5.99 tickets, isn't it?
I'd mate.
But the screen we went in had proper leather seats with like a little table and everything, like for our food and that. I was like, how have I ended up in here for £19, mate? This is sick.
Quality, mate. Quality.
Yeah, I thought this is really good.
Fantastic film, mate. Fantastic.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Grant, I know you're into it. Right, actually, I'm going to show this off quickly.
What is it? Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's based off of one of the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 302. This is based off. It's McFarlane one. Classic, mate. I ain't took it out of the box because I don't want to yet. When we move and I've got a bit more space, I will. But it's got like a little like scene around it as well. And it's got like Hobgoblin sort of like bombs going off and that. And it's got like a little version of the cover of it, which is proper sick. £12, mate, that cost. I've had it for a while now, but I thought now's the time to show it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we've got a couple of games for you.
A couple of games. Mate, 42 minutes in, mate. You know when we have a big movie, when we have a big movie that we enjoy, I did a bit of Superman as well, mate, and we're passionate about it. We could talk for ages about it, can't we?
Just constant theories, good things.
Yeah, I was going to do a Spider-Man bracket. I was going to do whether characters or villains or whatever, but I couldn't really find a good one. I didn't have enough time to make one, so I'll skip doing that for now.
I've got a King of the Hill thing I found online. We could do that one.
Yeah, let's do it, mate. Let's do it.
Also, we've got the villains one, haven't we? So, do you want to do which one do you want to do?
Should we do the villains one first? Because they'll be quick. I've got what we got? 2 or 3?
I got 3. They're dead easy though, so you get them.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah. What we're doing? You're just going to give. Give me 1 hint, and then I'll guess.
Give you 1 hint.
2 hint. Yeah. Guess 3. Guess. Yeah.
Okay, first one. My goal is to prove I can beat Spider-Man.
No, that's one of the lines from the fucking thing. Go on, next hint.
I don't rely on superpowers.
Oh, he's a unit then, isn't he? Go on then.
You get it now. I believe I'm the world's greatest hunter.
Oh, yeah. Big Craven, mate.
Yeah, man.
Your hints are different to mine. Mine were just going to be like fucking, like, I don't know, 4 arms. Shit like that, mate. Go on then. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Um, which one should I go first?
I'll probably won't get it.
Yeah. Now you tell you what, you go another one. I'm going to change. I'm going to just quickly rewrite my hints, mate.
Okay. My skin is pale white.
What, Big Morbius, mate?
No. Um,
Morbin
my
time.
nickname. My nickname describes my appearance. I'm gonna give you a clue. It's in one of the films.
Yeah,
He's
but
in one of the films.
I don't know what.
I'll give you the last one then. I'm a crime boss with incredibly tough skin.
Mate, I actually incredibly tough skin.
We have talked about him today.
Yeah. I can't even. I can't literally can't think, mate.
Tombstone, mate.
I was going to say Tombstone, but I was like, right, go on then.
Got it.
You
Have you got
ready?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
So this one, you're gonna guess this, mate. I started out someone close to Peter Parker.
Hobgoblin.
No,
Go on.
I fly.
Go on.
I fly through the air.
That's Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Yeah.
Do you want me to know? I've got one last one.
I've got two more, so I'll do my second one then.
Yeah, go on.
I was created by an experiment involving animals.
Rhino.
No. My powers let me climb walls and hunt with incredible speed.
Hunt with incredible speed.
Yeah.
Morbius.
No. I'm a giant reptile.
Lizard.
Lizard, yeah.
You know when you said that I'm going to hunt it, I was like, Craven as well. But you don't go run a wall, does it? I got one last one then. I was Spider-Man's first comic book villain.
Oh, who was his first? Doc Ock.
No.
Damn it. He probably came in
I'm a
loads
master
later.
of disguise.
Master of disguise. Sandman.
No. Last clue is my face is rarely my own.
Two-Face.
That's DC, mate.
I know, mate. It's Batman villain, isn't it, mate?
Chameleon.
Wait, no. Oh, I was going to actually.
Chameleon, yeah.
To be fair, I'd never guess Chameleon. I've got one more.
I had Chameleon because back in the day, you used to get these like little Spider-Man figures in cereal. I got Chameleon. It was like there's that pose.
Mate, do you remember when cereal was goated, mate? You used to get the best stuff in cereal.
But you had like Rhino. I got like Rhino. I got Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Chameleon.
Do you know what I used to love? You know, you used to get like. I used to have these like we used to get like spoons, like cereal spoons and stuff. They were the best.
Rice Krispies, was it?
You used to get the best ones. I had a Nesquik one where I think it was Nesquik where when it'd get cold it changed colour. I had it for years and years, mate. I had it into being an adult, and I don't know whatever happened to it. But my last one, I'm one of Spider-Man's strongest enemies.
Venom.
No. My skin is nearly impossible to damage.
Impossible to damage. Not Tuesday again, is it?
No. My name is also a type of horned animal.
Rhino.
Rhino.
Rhino is sick.
Rhino is sick. was proper hoping we'd get a proper Rhino, you know.
We might do. Still time, isn't there?
Yeah. I think we've got a Rhino rumoured, don't they?
That last one was like, is it Paul? Was that Paul Giamatti? Whatever his name was.
Yeah, he talks about him in Thingy, doesn't he? He's like, oh yeah, well I thought a man in a Ryan suit in a robotic Rhino suit or whatever.
I know when he said that you thought you were thinking of Rhino the wrestler, weren't you? Goring people.
Yeah. Sick guy, mate. He is.
Right, I've got a it's a Spider-Man movie villains and characters, so it's like a King of the Hill thing. So obviously you have a choice of two, and then whatever you pick carries on to the next round. So let me bring it over here. Okay. Spider-Man, black suit, No Way Home. Or Green Goblin, The Amazing Spider-Man 2012. Which is better? I already know the answer to it, but
Wait, Spider-Man No Way Home, but in the black suit. So the inside out suit that he gets.
yeah. Or
versus like the shittest reiteration of Green Goblin ever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I already knew you answered it, but I'm
See, that's the problem with the Amazing Spider-Man movies, isn't it? I fucking love them, but there's some shit stuff in it. But I just love them, mate. But it's definitely Spider-Man, mate.
Yeah. All right. Spider-Man Black Suit No Way Home or Green Goblin Spider-Man 2002.
Green Goblin, mate. I don't like that inside out suit. It had its purpose and there's a reason for it, yeah, but obviously I'm not really that.
I don't know that's this one. So. Green Goblin Spider-Man 2002. The Amazing Spider-Man version 2.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. It's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, mate.
I don't know the answer to that. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or Spider-Man Homecoming suit.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, mate. Look, I'm putting my camera down, mate. I'm in it, mate. I'm in it. I'm in.
Amazing Spider-Man version 2 or the Amazing Spider-Man version 1, which is not to be the first one.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, mate. You know what though?
I think it's going to go for
the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. Part of me, there's like certain parts of me that actually quite liked that, just because it was a bit different, wasn't it? But the eyes were just weird on it, mate.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or the Vulture Spider-Man Homecoming. Or the Vulture.
It's the Spider-Man. It's Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, mate.
This is going to go all the way to the end, yeah? Spider-Man Amazing Spider-Man suit 2 or Spider-Man No Way Home.
As in like Tom Holland No Way Home. I suppose it doesn't matter. I suppose we could put the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit together there, mate. It has them too, mate.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or Lizard, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Has them 2 suit. Lizard was fine though. He was pretty good. He was, wasn't he? O'Connor's in that. I did quite like him.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or Homemade Spider-Man Homecoming.
Do you know what? It is TASM 2, but that is probably one of the better homemade Spider-Man suits, I think.
Are you changing it up, are you?
It was quite. I'm still going TASM 2. But but I'm just saying that as a homemade suit, it was almost a bit like Scarlet Spidery in a sense, like with a hoodie and stuff like. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit or Stealth suit Spider-Man Far From Home. I did kind of like the stealth suit, to be honest, but
what was his name in it?
I can't remember.
It's like some monkey, want it? Like Stealth Monkey or something like that.
Spider Monkey, I don't know.
Yeah.
TASM 2, yeah?
TASM 2. Yeah, it was Spider Monkey, yeah.
All right, here we go. Spider-Man 2 suit.
Oh, the Night Monkey.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 suit or Carnage, Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
It's the thing is, right, realistically,
you got a suit or a character here.
it's the Let There Be Carnage movie was shit. They ruined They ruined it because it weren't long enough. They didn't give Carnage enough time.
2002 then, isn't it?
It is, but that he does look cool in it. I think though. It's still 2002. But he did look cool though. But it's hard, isn't it? Because it's just CGI.
Choose wisely, mate. Because TASM 2 suit or Doc Ock Spider-Man 2 2004.
Do you know what? I'm going Doc Ock. You know,
Doc Ock is
because
he was sick. He was, mate.
It was so good, mate, and it's so accurate. It's so iconic as well, innit? Like I love.
Yeah.
I could easily go TASM 2 all the way to the end, but then that's just boring.
But yeah, Doc Ock, he was my favourite character throughout.
Yeah, it was so sick. Do you know what? Do you know what?
Green Goblin's gone.
Do you know who would pull a good Doc Ock off? Oh, Cheddar Gorge, mate, at work. Fucking Jordan, mate. Get Jordan shaved, mate. Get the specs on. Get him that trench coat because he'd be a sick Doc Ock. He'd be a sick Doc Ock.
That no one listening knows who that is.
They don't need to, mate. It's for me and you. That.
I thought he was going to say like an actor or something.
No, Cheddar shits.
Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 1 suit, 2002.
I'm going Doc Ock, mate.
Doc Ock's
I don't mind Tobey Maguire's suit. It's a cool suit. It's an iconic suit. It's a great suit. But it's probably my third favourite suit at the moment in terms of Spider-Man live action.
All right, then. I'm going to ask you this question, but I'm going to ask your thoughts on the character that is up against Doc Ock. So we've got Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2, or Mysterio, Far From Home.
I think I'm gonna say Doc Ock.
But I want to know your thoughts on Mysterio. How did you think
he's shit, mate. They ruined him, in my opinion. But that suit looks fucking sick, mate. I can't even lie. It's so cool. I love Mysterio as a character as well, though. Like genuine Mysterio as a character. Yeah. But just all the drones and stuff. We did have that really, really good scene on the bridge, though, didn't we? You know, where he like closes his eyes and he uses his like Peter tickle or whatever it's called, mate. I'm going Doc Ock. Although, as I said, I actually do quite like that suit.
It's too late. I want to click on Doc Ock.
It is Doc Ock, mate. 100%.
On a Doc Ock or Electro.
Which one?
Spider-Man.
Definitely Doc Ock, mate. That was one of the worst things about the Amazing Spider-Man is Electro.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
Just his version of Electro. He's better in No Way Home because it made him not stupid blue.
Yeah. On a Doc Ock or Venom from Venom.
I'm going Doc Ock. Venom's just CGI, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Plus, I don't like it when they try and make Venom like an anti-hero good guy.
He's a bad guy.
He's a villain, mate. He's always best as a villain. And I prefer him as a villain than I do to like an anti-hero.
I did like the bits in Venom where it's like, shall we eat their hearts or whatever?
Yeah. Them movies have got some good moments, haven't they? They're not the worst Sony movies, but...
Doc Ock or Iron Spider, Infinity War?
Comic book Iron Spider is the one, mate. It's one of my favourite costumes of all time, that is.
But the ones in the movies.
But the movies it's completely different, mate. It's not like it at all. I love the all red with the gold and the gold arms and yeah. Doc Ock's the one.
Doc Ock's one, mate.
Doc Ock's the
King
one.
of the Hill. But yeah, I found it online, so I just nicked it and thought I'd use it on here.
Stolen.
It's good to obviously go through the characters as well and talk our thoughts on different characters as well. So that was pretty good.
Oh.
But yeah, I can't remember where I got this from, but thanks for ever giving me.
Yeah, there's a website called Tournament Bracket. I sometimes go on bracketfights.com. It's called. Sorry,
I'd look on there.
That's pretty good. I mean, there's some of them on there. There's a bit mental, really, but
yeah, there's one that did like bracket fights. I don't look on it. It's like that. Is it Randy Savage from one of the Spider-Man? I was like, what was he? I can't remember his name, man. Who the hell's that?
Oh, Randy Savage.
But he came into.
He's fucking what's it, isn't he?
I can't remember his fucking name.
He's the fucking wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah.
When he first becomes Spider-Man and he's got that little fucking homemade wrestling costume thing on, isn't he? And he's scrapping him in the wrestling ring. Bonesaw, his name, isn't it? Bonesaw, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, but I was like,
yeah, no, that's him. Legend. Oh, Bonesaw. Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Legend he was.
Yeah, R.I.P. They all die, mate, because it's fucking geared out of the minds, aren't they?
all their arms and legs are all like steroided up, mate. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed our Spider-Man special.
Yeah. But how long for you?
I kept the mask on for about 8 minutes. It was so hot. And like, it was steaming up as well, so I was like,
mate, I'm going to have to get Nat to unzip me and peel me out of this in a minute.
Go to sleep in it, mate.
I'm sweating, mate.
Dude, go to the window. Go to the window. Kids are like, what? Yeah. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts on the Spider-Man movie, who your favourite villains are.
I loved it, mate. Loved it. I really would. I'd love them to do a superior Spider-Man one day. I love that suit. It's so sick. But they never will because it's Doc Ock related, and Doc Ock's obviously he's had his time to shine now, hasn't he, in the movies and stuff. So, and he's almost been made a good guy now, hasn't he? So they might be from a different universe one day. We might get something. But I'd like to see more of like the other ones because obviously with this Spider-Verse movie, we've seen loads of them, mate. We could have loads. We've got the Kane, Scarlet Spider. We've got fucking. There's multiple different Scarlet Spiders. It's just so many different Spider-Men that are actually really interesting.
About a film called Madam Web. Not the worst film ever, wasn't it? After Snow White.
Like, we could get Scarlet Spider eventually because one's Kane Parker and Ben Reilly's the most notorious one, but he's cool. Or yeah, Jackal was the thing I saw. Yeah, two supervillains in the American comics depicted as enemies and superhero.
I want Green Goblin.
We've not had the Jackal before. I'm really interested in him. Big Miles Warren.
Yeah, I want Green Goblin, mate, and Hobgoblin, but not that one from Amazing Spider-Man. He was.
Yeah, again, though, it's one of them, innit, where like they're great villains, but have we seen them too much? Probably. Mate,
Spider-Man. William Dafoe, mate.
Spider-Man's got millions of villains, mate. I swear to God. I just can't think Spider-Man villains.
I do want to see Rhino there.
See, I'd like to see a proper Rhino.
Shocker, we haven't seen him as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen a proper one of that. We haven't seen Venom as a proper villain, really, apart from Spider-Man 3, but even then it was a bit... But the problem is, like, Kraven the Hunter would be a fantastic one. Been ruined, mate, already.
Yeah. That annoys me, because back in the day I watched Spider-Man with Friends, which is like a 90s like cartoon, and Kraven the Hunter was in that, and I loved him since then, but then they wrecked it with that film. I don't even watch the film, but...
I watched it, mate. It's not very good. The thing is, Aaron Taylor Johnson's great. He looks great as Kraven. Like, that's the problem we've got. But Scorpion, we saw him in this movie. Good job, mate. Hobgoblin's pretty cool. Sandman, we've seen him before. Mysterio. We need to see Rhino. Jackal, we haven't seen really. Shocker, more of a good version of Shocker would be great. Vulture, we've seen a little bit, but again, not really. Like, say, Chameleon would be a good one.
Yeah.
We've seen a bit of Tombstone. Mr. Negative's a big one. I genuinely thought Mr. Negative was going to be in this movie.
Because when this movie when it happened, when they're sort of like the mind was being taken over, did you know straight away, or did you just like?
I didn't know it was going to be Jean Grey because I was still a little bit. A lot of people were obviously saying about Jean Grey, and I was thought, come on, what's it going to be? Because I wanted to be a little bit different, if that makes sense. Like in my head, I wanted my thought process to be a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, we've got Black Cat and stuff like that as well, haven't we? We haven't really seen anything of.
A Taskmaster and stuff like that.
Yeah, Taskmaster was ruined, wasn't it? It was in that What's It movie, wasn't it? Fucking Black Widow or whatever.
Morbius ruined.
Morbius was ruined, mate. Any female Spider character has been ruined.
It's over, mate.
But, I mean, Sinister Six is there, isn't it? Just fucking plenty to be had. But anyway, we're waffling now. We're waffling. Yeah.
It's that time to end it,
this will probably be out on Saturday as opposed to Friday because I'm away Thursday, Friday, so I won't have time to get it uploaded. But I hope you're all having a good weekend. I hope you're having good weeks. I hope you're all just chilling, have a good time, enjoying what continues to be the fucking hottest weather the UK has ever had for a massively long period of time.
I'm dying for some rain, man.
Begging for
I
it.
just go walk in. You know, like Shawshank Redemption, mate, at the end. Just walk out.
Begging for it. But yeah, we've only got a couple of things left to say.
It's Godspeed.
I've got a couple more actually. Peace and prosperity. And also, with great power
Yes.
comes great responsibility.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.
Love you, bye.